Tomorrow, live at 5. Till then...
Cozy corner that is Electric Circus as we bring you the latest celluloid sensations in this festive film special, Spool On. Prepare to beam up as Craig Charles gets Trekkie with the stars. Find out if the hero of this mighty film is friend or foe. And Margarita gets jiggy with Will Smith. But first, the news. Star Wars fans in America have been queuing round the block just to see the trailer of Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, which is now showing at cinemas in Britain as well. If you can't be bothered to queue, then here it is. Consider it an early Christmas present from Electric Circus.
You refer to the prophecy of the one who will bring balance to the Force. You believe it's this boy?
He can see things before they happen.
He can help you.
The Force is unusually strong with him.
He was meant to help you.
Anakin! Tell him to take off!
Will I ever see you again?
What does your heart tell you?
Are you sure about this? Trusting our fate to a boy we hardly know?
Anakin Skywalker, meet Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I sense much fear in you.
The boy is dangerous. They all sense it. Why can't you?
Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
Satisfied because the film isn't out until July, but can it possibly live up to the hype? At 20 years old, Eldon Henson is the latest to join the ranks of Hollywood heroes with new film The Mighty. Margarita popped in for a chat.
Eldon Henson, welcome to Electric Circus.
Thank you.
Tell us the plot of The Mighty.
The plot of The Mighty is about two young kids who are sort of outcast by the rest of their peers, and I play a character who's, you know, really big and overgrown and really, really quiet and not so smart.
How do you fail the 7th grade twice in a row?
Kieran, who plays Kevin, plays a small, handicapped, but really bright and really energized kid.
You need a brain, and I need legs. And the Wizard of Oz doesn't live in South Cincinnati.
By the two of them coming together, they sort of form this one person and they're able to do all the things that they weren't able to do.
Oh, come on!
Hand her, knave.
You say something.
I said...
Get your filthy hands off of her.
And you get to work with some amazing people. I mean, at one scene, you get to hug Sharon Stone. What was that like?
It was such an emotional scene that I wasn't thinking about who she was or working with Sharon.
Your grandson saved my boy's life.
And you worked with Gillian Anderson as well?
Gillian, that was cool. And Meatloaf was really cool, too. The very first time I met Meatloaf, he says, "You can call me Meat or Mr. Loaf." And I was like, oh, okay. He's really funny.
Name, Max Kane.
Kenny Kane's boy. What did I tell you?
Shut up, Loretta.
All growed up.
Who do you think the movie's actually going to appeal to?
I think it'll appeal to everybody. It's really a story about friendship and a bond that can exist between friends.
My father was a magician. He heard the words birth defect and he disappeared.
I got a friend like that, you know, and I mean, I tell him stuff that I don't tell my own brothers. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's the real message in the story, and I think everyone will be able to relate to that.
Eldon, I wish you all the best,
Thank you.
Thanks very much for talking to Electric Circus.
No problem.
This is a great feel-good film, and it reminds you about the importance of friendship, so we'll give it a heartfelt 4 out of 5. From the 1st of January 1999, Star Trek fans can boldly go and see their 9th Trekkie movie. This week, the stars were in town to tell us what it's all about. All the closet celebrity Trekkies came out for the European premiere in London.
I'm actually not a Trekkie, but I mean, I think this is a good place to start, you know, because it's free.
I wasn't nearly the Trekkie that I have currently become.
It was very famous in France.
I've watched it since I was a kid, so I'd like to try and come to all the Star Trek premieres.
I don't have a costume as such, although I do have friends with costumes and I let them wear them around the house.
Yeah, we're Trekkies.
We sent our own celebrity Trekkie, Craig Charles, to interview his space heroes.
Patrick Stewart, welcome to Electric Circus.
Thank you.
Can you tell us the story of this new movie?
Data, our beloved android, has been seconded to do some research work on an alien planet, and then we get news that he has blown the cover of the researchers on this planet. So they want to terminate Data, but the good captain says,
if our first attempt to capture Data fails, I will terminate him.
Well, that's what takes him to this alien world, where Picard and his colleagues discover that everything is not what it appears to be. There's all kinds of alien/Federation skullduggery.
Gallatin, if Picard or any of his people interfere, eliminate them.
So we wanted to create a different tone and mood, so we've gone for something which is significantly lighter, more humorous, and in fact a little bit romantic.
Coming from the planet's rings, continuously regenerates our genetic structure.
Don't let go of this moment.
Well, how do you keep Star Trek so entertaining and so fresh? If you've got a good story to tell, and it's a different story from the last one, which this fortunately is, you boldly go.
We don't want to go in there, sir.
Yes, we do. I'll take it from here, Ensign.
When you get out there and drive it. Also, the visual effects have gotten better and better.
Return to your quarters. That's an order.
What's it like to be a Shakespearean actor in space, though?
It's great. I do occasionally just have to pinch myself in these moments to remind myself that it's really happening, and it's really me scaling the side of these monumental buildings and having phaser fights and so forth.
We have to find shelter.
It's basically, the thing is, it's basically what I did when I was 8 years old.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart, Jean-Luc Picard, thank you for talking to Electric Circus. It's been a pleasure to meet you. Cheers.
Will Smith fever is...
Put this Greg Kelly thing behind you.